Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to keep implementing our Uno socket game. Alright, our Uno socket game. Alright, so let's see where we left off last time. So, wrong one. So if we go to main.py, now what's going to happen is, let me see if there's any extra print statement. Where it's supposed not to be. Okay, let me just get. I have no clue why it's 36 per now. Okay. Well, somewhere. Oh, maybe it's in helpers. Yeah. Cancel that. Okay. So, perfect. So basically now I have this little Uno game set up. No special cards, right? No special cards yet. So in here we can type 3 green, and you can see the previous card is 3. And then basically what the user can do is they can type, okay, I want to go 1 green, for example. The previous card is 1. If you type an invalid card, for example, 7 red, will show your previous card is 1, and then card not found were not valid. But I want to type a card to keep playing. So in here we can basically say what? Then in here, if you want to keep playing, I have to say 8 green, and then player 4, we can actually just say 8 yellow. That also works, right? Okay. So now today what we want to do is we want to start implementing some of the special effects card, right? So we're kind of more than halfway through this project. Going to implement the special effects cards. We're going to implement socket, so it can actually have a client and a server. Once we have that set up, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything we need to, that's pretty much everything we got for this little Uno game. So let's take a look about all the special effect cards. So we have skip, reverse, and +2. Right, skip, reverse, and +2. So, basically, then here what we need to do is we need to keep track of self.turn. Right, we can say it's clockwise. Clockwise just means 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So it can be clockwise, which is 1. What counterclockwise? Exactly. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the game. All we need to worry about right now. And we want to do clear here too. Oh no, it says it's really weird. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. This is what we want to do. Perfect. Alright, now everything's set up appropriately. What do we have here? Okay. So here we're gonna do the turn first. Let's implement one by one. Today we're gonna focus on reverse. Because that's the easiest, frankly. If I have more time, we'll maybe implement more special effects. Okay. So let's go ahead and give the ability to have reverse then. Shouldn't we? Let's go here. God can do that. Indent. Oh, messed up. Messed up. Alright. So I'm just gonna. I'm not sure how much we're gonna implement. That's just some of the idea here. Might change at any moment. Return column be used within the function. Oh, wait. Oh, I messed up. Notation's so messed up now. Alright, there we go. So if it's skip, then special ability equals special ability. Now, in here, I think we have to find one in the card class. Right? We can do that, yeah, in the card class. So basically what we can do is we can say def reverse, right? And the whole thing this self going to do is going to take any in the actual like the game object, right? And it's just going to say game.reverse. That's all it's going to do, right? That's all it's going to do. So I'm thinking how should I set this up right now? There might be a better way, or there will be a better way, I should say, like that. So let's define a reverse method. Reverse is really easy. We can just say self.turn if, yeah, something like that. Make sure taking self as an argument here. Perfect. Okay, well, not self.winning. So in here, we need to keep track of the previous player too. Previous player equals none, right? And as we did these, might, I don't know, must be something like that. Player 3 dot player 4. So right now we're just making it so it has to be 4 players. Have a lot of room of improvements. All right. Actually, I regret my idea of reverse gonna be easiest. I think reverse gonna be one of the hardest methods, but it's okay. We need to implement eventually anyway. So clockwise, right? Basically, then what we need to do. So I wonder if. Okay. Let me see how should we call this. Oh my god, this autopilot is sometimes annoying. Okay, so basically let's make the logic through first. We're gonna decide what's the next player, right? It's going to tell us what's the next player. Get next player. So basically in here we can do this. Basically what it says here. If self.previous player is 4, return 1. Else. Yeah, that's basically how I wanted. Basically we have this clockwise. If it's clockwise, we'll start when it's 4. We should return 1. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep implementing. If it's counterclockwise, which is reversed, if the current player is 1, we're gonna return 4, right? Where we subtract 1 all the time. So in here, let me see if I can search this out. How to call a function dynamically in Python. Yeah. Okay. Alright, got this. Actually, using this way is even better because basically we're calling the function dynamically. So every time we have like for key and fields, we can, can do something like that. That totally works. So let's just say self. Don't have this. So we can say name. So if it's 1, what we want to do is we'll say Okay, so now let's go to the player class. Basically what's going to happen is this player class going to have the majority now. To make it easier. Well, Okay, for now, let's not implement it using this dynamic function. Later, we can probably implement using dynamic function. But for now, I think let's just call the function one by one. Player 1 play. Right? Player 2 play. Right? Player 3 play. Right? Player 4 play. Right. Alright, so player 1 play. That. Player 2 play. That. There is a lot of room for refactoring. But you guys know me, I'm really lazy on refactoring. So for now, you know, it works. Bad opinion. But generally we'll optimize it as best as possible. But it is what it is for now. Right now, we're just gonna get a minimum viable product ready. Alright. Just to get these, get rid of these in here. Sweet. Alright. So. Let's see. While not self.check winning. So while we haven't won yet. Right, and in here we're gonna get the next player. We're gonna say next player is self.get next player. If next player equals 1, player 1 play. If next player is 2, player 2 play. If next player is 3, player 3 play. If next player is 4, player 4 play. Perfect. So, by the setup, it's just gonna keep going. Right? Let's see. Yeah, so now basically is how reverse is going to work. If a player uses reverse, right, as we define it in the card class here, it's just going to call the reverse method. That's all it's going to do. Right, that's all it's going to do. So player, in here, what we want to do is okay, here's what we want to do. And here, let's just say, in here, just going to say, if C-DOS special ability is not none, then here I had to process special ability, right? So in here I had to say, okay. So don't need that much yet. But for now, we're just going to do reverse. All we're going to do okay, so we're also taking the game object then. It's really bad. I don't think that's how you're supposed to implement this. Because not everything's cross-communicating with every class, pretty much. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright, if it's reverse, then I just want to say game.reverse. Now, where do we get check card valid? Well, not check card valid. Clear. And the current card is... Okay. Yeah, the structure should get really messed up now. Alright, let's see. I literally forgot what I wanted to do. Right, so the game object. So definitely to passing game, that means when prompt card also in the game object. Just like game. Just like here. In the game object. Right? It's still gonna return true at the end, I mean. Yeah. So basically when we prompt card then, we have to pass in ridiculously enough self. Right? Because self is basically a game class. Alright, it's gonna be a miracle if it works. I have no clue why would it work? Because I think when I cross communicate between classes, there is going to be some weird error. For example, maybe not. Alright, here's how it works. Let's go to main.py. Alright, so for every time, since I didn't really have it in force, it's really not good. Right, so now it's... So everything should be +1 now. Okay, there should be 38 card. I don't know. Cannot import player from player. Perfect. Cannot import from import name player from player. Well, hopefully I don't have circuit import, because that would be really bad. What do you mean? Reset. I don't know what's happening right now. Probably it is a circuit import. Yeah, it's a circuit import. So basically, what's a circuit imported? I don't know. So it's supposed to give a circuit import warning or something. But basically, they're importing. Basically, let's say if game is A class and player, it's okay. So basically, we're importing player class to game while we're importing game to the player class. That's not gonna work because it's called circular import, which is bad. Right, which is bad. You know, probably what I should do here is not use. We technically speaking, we don't need to have these type checks. So practically, I hope they can only hope if I get rid of that, that's gonna work. Alright, self.get next player. How did this get called already? Oh, next player is always 1. Let's just say 4. So next player is always 1. Okay. Not good. We have 2 yellow skip and 2 red skips. We should only have 1 skip for each. Alright, so let's take a look at the helpers class. Okay, so helpers class should be unindented like that, I think. Good. Now I have skip blue. Okay, we'll go with skip blue. See what's gonna happen. Oh shoot, wait, did I do skip? Why did I do skip? It should be reversed. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Reverse. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, don't want to... Let's do reverse and see what's gonna happen. Should go to 4. It didn't go to 4. Not good. Alright, not good. So a couple things. Then, since this thing doesn't work, a few issues can arise. So, the first thing I will check for debugging is I will make sure this part actually get called. Right. This part actually get called. Otherwise, it'll be really awkward. Reverse green. No, this part indeed didn't get called. Or it's not printing out because the screen's cleared. I'm gonna see if there's another way. Yeah, it's hard to debug now since I cleared my screen. I mean, I guess I could just unclear it, but yeah, let's unclear it for now. Now it should print out some. Reverse blue. Okay, still didn't print out nothing. Don't think it's it. Okay, let me make sure when I. Able to process it. I mean, this is correct. Practically, we didn't use random. So let's get rid of this random. Get rid of this. Okay, let's see where is wrong with the logic. Player. Okay, the first thing is I need to make sure this is getting called. And I'm doing exactly the opposite because I can't see if it's getting called or not. The easiest way to identify is this, because it has to return true here. If it didn't print out something, then that's bad. Okay, so yeah, it's printing issue. You know, I'm gonna do a brute force. I'm just gonna create a file. Reversed. I have to close. For example, like that. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Ooh, surprise, surprise. We don't have it. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I do these all the time. Didn't really create a file, so I doubt this part getting created. Let's put it here. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Reverse yellow. Okay, it's not creating. Let's see there. Let's see the special ability is not done. Right, should reverse. It's not reversing. Player 2. It's really weird. Let me check, see if this function actually get called. The only way for me to debug now is to have these debug files. I'm sure, hope that these files don't raise it. Well, I can just raise an error. Right, I can just raise an error technically. That's also another way I can check. I can raise the error. Okay, that's really weird. Alright, let me think. I think it's something wrong with my debugging. Because it should work here. Okay, didn't give me that, so that means this has to return true. That's reason. exception. Exception is not raised. Ooh, okay, I know the issue now, I think. It's probably I should put it here too. Because the previous card is none during the first player. So that's probably... Yay! Nice! So let's take a look. Reverse. Red. It goes to player 4. Red goes to player 4. Good. Let's do let's do what? 8 red. 5 red. We're gonna do 5. Okay, so we can, I don't know, 5 green. I need to change it to a yellow or blue. Okay, perfect. So now I can reverse it. Reverse. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, and the next player should be player 1. That makes sense. We can go 7 green. And then let's go. Okay, I can't do anything. It's just draw. Alright, draw. 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 Okay. Can go 3 green. 8 green. Yeah, I think the reverse totally worked. Alright. 8 blue. 4 blue. Reverse blue. So now I should go back to player 1. Perfect. Reverse worked. Nice. Alright. So let's see. I think that's all we'll do for this video contextually. Basically what we did here is we check if the card is valid. If we have a special ability, and that special ability is indeed reverse, right? This is basically what will get called. We don't need this, I think. Yeah, so the special ability will get called. And what else? Yeah, basically that's what we did. We implemented this turn. We structured this a little bit better, I will say. So in the next video, what we're going to do is I think we're going to start implementing wildcard. Basically, wildcard is represent all color. You can literally choose your own color, right? Wildcard, and you can say let's use green, right? We also have +2, and I think we also have +4 wildcard. It's like you add +4 to the next player, while you can choose what kind of color it is. So stuff like that. And then once I think we're just gonna implement two. We're gonna implement skip +2 wildcard and maybe wildcard plus. +2 or something. So that's probably 4 more cards. We're probably going to do 1 or 2 in each video. And then what we want to do is we want to implement socket. We want to implement socket to our game so you can actually connect to a server and then play it online or something like that. But yes, thank you for watching this video. If you have any question or comment, feel free to comment down below. But as always, stay safe and have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next video. DevWithMe, out.